Hello everyone, it's that college football guy here with another video. Well, the start of the weekly tradition, I guess, is going to be during the college football season. The recap and review of the previous week's college football games on Sunday. This is the only week, I believe, that I'll be able to recount every single game on week 0, since there really wasn't that many. But week 1 from then forward, I wanted to ask you guys, do you want me to do highlight games, certain ones, or the top 25, other ones on there? Just give me some suggestions what you'd like to do, because we have a week to do this, and I like to hear from all of you what you think. But right now, let's get into the week 0 game. So, hear that piece of paper? Yeah, we got a little bit in here. First off, the game. Start off with, well, the first game that was on the schedule was the one in Dublin, Ireland. That's Nebraska and Northwestern, with Northwestern winning. I went into this game yesterday. Scott Frost is coaching for his job for the rest of the season. Possibly could get fired before the bye week, maybe. Then that way the new coach has got 2 weeks to get ready for the first game. Because if he doesn't do great, yeah, I just don't see it, folks. I don't see him coaching next year in Nebraska. I just don't. But we'll see what happens. But in that game, and also onside kick, really. Northwestern with a great win, no doubt about that. Nebraska just shot themselves in the foot repeatedly. But now let's get to the next game. How about Western Kentucky and Austin Peay? Conference USA team going up against an FCS team. Folks, this was neck and neck going to the third quarter. If it wasn't for 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns by Western Kentucky, this could have been an upset. You're a team that's picked to possibly, maybe even remotely contend for a bowl game by some people, and you have trouble being an FCS school? That's not good. Next game that came up on my schedule here. I'm doing them in order they came up. My former school, UNLV, against Idaho State, beating them 52-21. I blinked and I think, okay, what? They scored that many points? They haven't scored that many points I don't know how many years. What in the world happened? But here, basically was the fact that, Doug Brumfield, who was the starting quarterback, who beat out former Tennessee quarterback Harrison Bailey, who transferred out, thought he could get an easy starting job at UNLV. He couldn't even win that job. Doug Brumfield beat it out, and as he went 25-35, scored 4 touchdowns, threw 4 touchdowns in the game. Didn't do that bad at all. Most of them went to Michigan State transfer Ricky White, who had 8 catches for 182 yards and 2 touchdowns. So maybe something's cooking in there. They only had 3 years, and Marcus Arroyo is the former Oregon offensive coordinator. Last year he was just first year thrown to the Wolves. Now he's got some of his own guys starting to come in and running his own Oregon-style offense. So maybe UNLV is going to do something better. How about Utah State and UConn? Utah State, the defending Mountain West Conference champions, beat UConn 31-20. Folks, UConn has lost 33 of their last 37 games. And they almost beat the Mountain West Conference champions in the opener. That's incredible. And I feel sorry for Jim Moore, and especially I feel sorry for the fact that Taquan Roberson and their starting quarterback and Keelan Marion, the starting wide receivers, got injured in this game and possibly are both out for the year. What a way to start. Oh, man. I feel sorry for Jim Moore and the UConn team. Hopefully they can UConn was up by 2 touchdowns at one point in this game and then blew it. I'm like, hey, geez. And then the starting quarterback went out. This is horrible. Then we got Illinois and Wyoming. Mountain West Conference team traveling to the Big Ten. Illinois wins 38-6. Chase Brown, possible. Bleacher Report called him a dark horse candidate for the Doak Walker Award. 19 carries for 151 yards and 2 touchdowns. Not bad. Brett Bielema is known for having offenses that are just beat you up and defenses that beat you up. Maybe doing the same thing in Illinois. They haven't had a winning season in a long time. Maybe that's going to change in a few years. I don't think so this year, but in the future may happen. Then you got Florida State and Duquesne. Duquesne FCS school against Florida State. Florida State beats the brakes off them 47-7. What can I say about this Florida State team? They didn't look sloppy. They actually had a pretty good game. They didn't make the silly, stupid mistakes that they've done in the past. I'm trying to get this little note down here. There was a play, Jordan Travis, botched the snap. It went around, and instead of panicking and doing something crazy like he normally does, he hit Portier for, 48-yard touchdown. in the game. I didn't watch that game, but that's, they're actually making poised decisions and doing good things. So who knows? Maybe this thing's looking up on there. Then you got Florida Atlantic and Charlotte. Two Conference USA teams going at it. Some people had them as bottom of the barrel. Florida Atlantic beat Charlotte 43-13. Charlotte's going to the American next year, possibly to be the doormat of the American, because this is just Florida. I was looking for Florida Atlantic. They had any stars in the game. I look at this game. I didn't look at this game either, but it was basically a balanced attack. Nobody really stood out, but they were all phases of the game. Big simple stat right here. Florida Atlantic had 482 yards of total offense, and Charlotte had 279. That's all you really need to know about the whole game. Then you got the one game I thought was interesting. North Carolina and Florida A&M. North Carolina beat Florida A&M 56-24. That's about a good thing. My question is the defense. North Carolina's defense now is worrying me, folks. Because, Florida A&M was short 25 players. You're short 25 players and still score 24 points on an ACC team in their building. If I'm a North Carolina fan, yeah, you got a big win on offense, but your defense... We got a lot of stars on defense coming in, I've been hearing. Well, you play like that, maybe not. That's not good. Then we have the one that just got me another Conference USA game. North Texas and UTEP. UTEP was a bold team, turnaround, Coach Dana Dimble. I thought they could be something this year. You lose to North Texas 31-13. It was 14-13 at the half. You got outscored 17-0 in the second half. I mean, I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. Maybe UTEP was just a one-shot wonder for last year. I don't know. Then we get to Nevada and New Mexico State. Nevada beats New Mexico State 23-12. New Mexico State is an FBS school in name only. They're going to be joining Conference USA. I'm not sure if they're there already. I think they're going to wait one more year. I'm not paying attention to Conference USA this year, so forgive me. I don't know. But the point is, it's 17-2 at the half. The only point you gave up was a safety. Otherwise, it'd be 17-0 at the half, and you hold on against New Mexico State. And if Devontae Lee didn't score 2 touchdowns in the second quarter, you might have lost this thing. That's not good, folks. And then we get to Vanderbilt in Hawaii. Vanderbilt's tropical vacation. 63-10. Folks, Vanderbilt has not scored that many points in a game since 1969. 1969, 53 years ago was the last time they scored that many points. They had an incredible game, incredible amount of offense, an incredible game on there. It says Hawaii is Hawaii. They're going to be one of the worst teams in the Mountain West. I hated the preview on the Mountain West. They're going to be a bad team. But giving up this much? I didn't see that coming. I mean, this is the same Vanderbilt team last year who lost to FCS East Tennessee State in the opener last season. And then you hang 63 on Hawaii this year? He said there was a culture change in Vanderbilt. There's a culture change. Well, I'd have to say so. Because, good grief, 63 points? And only gave up 10. Vanderbilt's defense is not known for being world beaters. And I remember, I don't even have Vanderbilt winning one game in the SEC this year. But that doesn't mean they're not going to be dangerous. They couldn't. I don't think they're going to surprise anybody, but they can make some games close. Make some people sweat, maybe. Especially right now, the Vanderbilt-Missouri game. Could Vandy actually beat Missouri this year? Because Missouri didn't look too good. It's a possibility. Who knows? But anyway, I should thank everybody for watching this video. Give me ideas, for next week's video for the Week 1 review. Do you want me to do the top 25? Do you want me to do certain games, 10 featured games about this? I mean, I could run down some scores, but... run down each conference. I could do videos on each conference's scoring, or let me know. Give me some ideas down there. I got a week to figure this out. I was debating on doing one for each conference, each conference, each of the Power Fives, and then do one for the feature schools for the Group of Five, a separate video for that, or I don't know. Seems like a lot of work, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, give me some ideas what you think, everybody. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Like I said, any ideas for the Week 1 video or anything you hear about this week's video that surprised you besides Northwestern, Nebraska, just... I don't even know what to say. And if you like the video, please subscribe to the channel. I want to make this channel grow. We just passed 150 subscribers. Let's see if we can get this to continue to grow. And Thank you, everybody, for watching this. And as always, everyone, please be good to each other.